goals and a big scoreline. But what do you think this said about the mentality of your team to win in the way that you guys did tonight?
Yeah, we talked a lot about not getting scored on, one thing, and the other thing is as much as we want more goals, we talked about winning games 1-0 because it does build character, it builds a little stamina, cohesiveness, mindset, everything, and obviously it's hard to go through it. When you suffer in the last few minutes, they're pumping balls in, but after game, and we're thankful that we won. Now we know it's a good growth moment, good growth opportunity, and I'm glad that we were able to secure a win.
Alva made plenty of phenomenal saves tonight. Just what can you say about her performance and playing a role in keeping that clean sheet?
I didn't hear the second part of the.
Just her role in playing and getting that clean sheet.
Yeah, I thought she was amazing. Obviously that's why she's there. She proved that she's a very quality goalkeeper, and that's why we brought her here, to increase the quality in that position. And I'm glad that she came out big when we needed her. I mean, that's her job, to save goals, just like Temwa's job to score goals. So everyone has to do their part in order for us to be successful.
Coach, you talked about winning games 1-0, and you've also talked about taking one game at a time. In winning this game 1-0, you started 5 defenders. Was there any intent behind that to make sure that you did keep the clean sheet versus the other 2 matches where you've just started those 4 defenders?
Yes, a little bit, because I know we're going to create chances. I know we're gonna score goals. Even tonight, in any game before, but tonight as well, we always have a higher XG than the opponent. So that has never been a question for us. But I wanted to make sure that we do whatever it takes to protect our goal, to play with a little more urgency, with a little more bite than the previous game. And I think that it wasn't the prettiest win, it wasn't the most exciting win, but it was a very good win for the team.
You've also preached all season about one game at a time. The last 2 matches, how do you think the team did a job of putting matches behind this?
I think they did very good. In fact, we tried to put it behind us as much as possible, and I think that they did very good at it, even though there was a little bit of that pressure of we have to find a way to win, and which in some way it helps, as long as it's not overwhelming, because then the stress hits and things don't work your way, and it can be very counterproductive. But I think they handled it very well.
We saw a fun little celebration from Temwa after her goal tonight. How have you seen her just get more comfortable kind of on and off the field throughout this season?
Obviously, Temwa is a big part of everything that we do here, and the players are I mean, they love her. It's hard not to love Temwa, to be quite honest. Obviously, she does so much for us on the field, but off the field, she's, I mean, this very lovable person. And I think when she's successful and she scores goals, it seems like the whole team feels so good, like they're scoring the goal. But yeah, she's coming along. We can see her talk a little bit more. We can see her joke a little bit more. But yeah, we knew it's going to take a little bit of time to get in, and I'm glad that she celebrated. I have to see the celebration now.
Coach, I just wanted to ask about what it takes to knit together that chemistry and connect the levels on the pitch with all the changes and everything that happened during the international break and the transfer windows.
Yes, no change is easy, but this group is so strong, and we made a change in the middle of the season, but we made these changes in really tough part of the season where we had a really tough stretch, tough games, hard opponents, and that makes it even harder. But the group is, they're very united together. That. Getting through these changes and through this tough couple of games, I think it brought them a little bit closer together, or actually expedited the process of bringing these new players together.
Just to follow with all the transactions, I mean, obviously there's been some contract extensions too during this window. How does that build the team to be better when it's crunch time and we hit the playoffs?
Yes, I mean, these contract extensions are something that we always have to think about. As much as we want to focus and win now, we also have to think about the future. And securing players like Deb is an imperative. I mean, for us, it's very, very important. And obviously, we're happy as a staff, but then the team is happy too. Then they know that they're going to have good players to play with, good teammates. It's important to show the long-term plans, to show that we don't do anything in the moment. Everything is planned. Everything is planned, not just for this season or next season, but for years to come.
Coach, congratulations, first of all. How do you take this momentum? You've signed Deb. Bia's back on the pitch. It's a big win. How do you take this momentum into the next match at Orlando?
Yeah, we know that we're going into probably the toughest match that we could have so far until this point of the season. And honestly, we're excited. We're excited about it because we play Orlando, then we play Washington, we play Gotham at home. These are tough but good matches. Like it's almost like the players are raising their level of play when in preparation for these tough games. And I'm not sure now statistically or mathematically if we're in the playoff, but we're very close to getting the playoff if not. And these are the games that are going to prepare us for the playoff. We want to play against the toughest one. We want to have hard games. Regardless of the outcome, we're going to learn a lot. They're going to expose our weaknesses. They're going to find our weaknesses, and we don't have a lot of time to fix that. So I'm glad we're doing it still early, not early, but not as late in the season.
And then just to follow up, obviously Kayla Sharples, made her debut, did a great job. How impactful will she be in individual matchups against Orlando?
Yeah, we're very happy with her performance. I think that she brought a little physicality, a little bit more of like Midwest mentality, a little more Kansas City type of grit, and I'm glad that she brought that and helped us to be successful. She's going to be very important for us going forward, but we'll see from game to game. We'll have to make decisions whether she's going to start or come off the bench or play, but just happy that she's adjusting well and that we have her as an extra option.
Coach, you had two players come back from long injury spells away. What did you see from Bia and Ball that you liked in the minutes that they played?
Yes, I mean, the Ball is a savvy and seasoned defender, and she comes in and just secures the back line a little bit in the moment when we were losing a little bit of physicality, a little bit of intensity. Obviously, we moved Haley a little bit up to give her just a little bit of break, and Ebel just took care of business. On the other side, Bia, I mean, when she's on the field, she gives a little calmness to the team. It's almost like, oh, we got Bia now. She'll take care of business. Which we saw that when the ball comes to her, she secures it, holds on to it, brings the team into attack, and just makes things a little bit easier for the players around her.
All right, any other questions for Coach? Okay, that's it for our coach. We'll be
Thank
back
you.
with
Thank you, everyone.
Temwa